Okay, this is me and Sam, and yes, we are separated. She's in Maine, I'm in Georgia now. And topic is today on how being a medium or psychic has changed us in a way.
And how it really makes us feel, which personally I have to say that it made me a lot. I have to say, in a way, it kind of made me more judgmental over people, more feeling like I have more power, which sounds very greedy, but it's true.
It doesn't make you sound greedy, it makes you sound like a little bit cocky, actually, but in a way, it's you know more than people do at times. At times, not saying that you know everything in the world,
Yeah.
For me, it's like I matured faster than I was supposed to. And she's messing around with the camera. Like, it's made me mature faster than, anything really. But I've always had that life where you gotta grow up fast and stuff like that. And in some way, just pushing you through. So.
I don't know. Let me get on the bubble game so I can think.
The bubble game.
It's weird with me, isn't it? Bubble.
She can focus better on the bubble game. She likes watching the bubbles.
Little bubbles that sound extremely wrong. I know.
Alright, moving on. Pretty much.
Don't they like to stay on one subject anyways?
Huh?
They keep begging us to stay on one subject.
They don't beg me, it's more like, stay on one subject. Like, well, what the hell? We can't stay on one subject for like the entire video or else it's gonna be so boring.
Exactly.
So in other words, it's like, fuck you, we're going to do our own thing. And I mean that in the most calm and courteous or whatever way possible. If not, you take it very critical or whatever, you can go fuck yourself.
Yep.
I am not a people person.
Same here.
I blame.
Huh? But I have to say, being what I am did kind of change me in a strange way.
In a very strange way, where the world is upside down and cheese doesn't have holes in it. Oh my god.
I guess, really, you're just like a normal person, like everyone else in the world, just with different
slowly but surely losing your mind.
It's kind of made me a loner, but at the same time, it's like it made me understand more, and it kind of helps me. So
yeah,
I'm happy with it.
Yeah, for me, it just makes sure that you are slowly but surely losing your mind. No, I see dead people. No, you don't. Yeah, I do. You want to bet? Like, well, how many do you see? I see everybody. That was the main thing about being a medium and psychic in my family is that I'm the only one, and I can't tell anybody except for my mom. My mom,
I have people that are here, but I mean they deny it.
My mom, like, she accepts it and all, and she finds it very interesting. But everybody else, they just turn their heads, and it's like, alright then, and just off to Christianity theme or off to another subject. And it's like, I can't even try.
Yeah.
And it's funny because my brother, he loves the guitar and everything. He's awesome at it. And, my family, they accept that with open arms. But when I say I'm a psychic and medium and I sense things, they're like, oh, well, Right.
Yeah,
Sure
they
you
don't
are.
believe you, and I have a feeling that most likely it's because they they're so Christian that I hate to say it, but they can't really. Not that I hate them for being what they are and for believing what they are, but they can't open their minds to think outside the doors.
Yeah.
And having someone actually say that, like your own daughter, when you're a non-believer, it's like thinking, what's wrong with her? And it
Yeah.
scares them.
What hurts the most is like, even at the very beginning, before I even knew I was psychic or medium or whatever, I was always the black sheep in the family. You know, out of the whole room, it looked normal, and then when I walked in, it's like, okay, she's family, all right, well, we accept her. But every time I were to talk or something like that, they'd like switch different subject or like shake their heads, and it's like, okay, yeah, so how was your day or whatever, and it's like that was it. So,
You know what?
hmm,
Not to interrupt you or anything, but I just thought of something. I need to say it before I forget.
yeah.
But what about talking about that museum and the energy in it that we went to?
Oh, I told my mom about that, and she was fascinated.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What did she say?
She didn't shy away from it. She was like, oh, well, that's amazing, and that it made a lot of sense to her.
Yeah.
And I think a few things that I had said were sort of pushing her away a little bit, but then she bounces back and it's like, that's cool.
Yeah.
And my aunt, shockingly, well, not too shockingly, she's actually interested in the Wicca thing that I do. Very accepting towards it.
What the like really Christian one?
No, my aunt. Like Bev aunt, the one that I hate.
I see.
Yeah. And honestly, it's like, okay, you accept it, yeah, sure, but I still don't like you. Because most of the time that I knew her, or, while I was young as a kid, she was probably high on something.
Yep.
So it's like, why should I even try? But
Not only that, but I can understand that because like why try? Why do I want you around me when most likely you don't even remember what we used to talk about?
honestly,
You know what I mean?
with me, I actually want to see what she feels like what she's up against, or what she's the whole, I don't know, just see where she's at in life.
Hmm.
Just to observe and just talk to her and test her out.
Yeah.
And it's fair. It's like giving her another chance in a way, but she has to earn my respect again.
Hmm. I get her alone in the room.
That's what I plan to do, but my dad, he hates her. Yeah, he doesn't want anything to do with her.
You know what? So what do you think about shutting this one off and maybe starting talking about that whole museum? Because I got a lot of things to say about that.
We could separate the video.
That's true.
Like, okay.
But do you want to talk about it?
I think it would sound a little too crazy. But, it's reasonable.
What is like this guy look at us already?
Yeah.
No.
It's only been 8 minutes into the video.
Huh.
So, like, over at while Sam was here in Georgia, my grandmother decided to take us to the museum with my cousin Lane. And this is in a medium and psychic ability theme here. My grandmother and my cousin, they walk in easy going, whatever. But when we first walk in the doors, or before we even walk in, our heart starts to race and we feel completely just full of energy.
Okay, guy, I came up that road and I was like,
Right before we even cross that bridge, it's like bam.
I didn't feel that, but like, right at the entrance when you start into the driveway,
Yeah.
right there was, this is gonna be strong shit.
Oh yeah. right at the
I was
bridge.
okay. We got in there, and I want to actually tell the people I was falling
Yeah.
onto the floor.
She didn't fall like literally on the floor, but she was holding on to things because the energy was so high. And it was
And,
like people could walk around and never notice, but we were like, this is big, you know, it because
and I'll
there's
tell
so
you, it
many
wasn't my
artifacts in
mind
there.
fooling with me saying, "Oh, you're falling, you're falling." It felt like energy was pushing me down.
Yeah. With me, it was, I don't know if you noticed, but like walking through there, I could walk through there, not with ease, but I was still the entire time, my heart was like racing. And I mean like
I
really
didn't notice
racing.
that with you. I saw more calmness in you,
Yeah.
like
That's the
whatever.
creepy thing.
But you were kind of on edge.
I was on edge because I didn't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because,
Sometimes
a
I
place,
know, like I think I scared the shit out of you when I walked over to that big thing, and I'm like, something's in there.
oh, I already knew.
Yeah.
You just confirmed it, and it's like, well, then don't touch it.
I wanted to too.
Yeah. I gotta admit, when my cousin, when he pulled out that video game because he got bored,
Yeah.
I'm like, you put that up fast.
Why?
Because almost every spirit in there found it disrespectful. And, I don't know if you noticed it, but right when my grandmother, I'm surprised that he could get it through the security thingy.
Yeah.
But it's like, honestly, you shouldn't even bring that in. But, like, they had, it was a mummy exhibit, like Rome and Greek exhibits. They had, like, all these different sections, and this is all the way in Atlanta. And it was weird. We didn't even get to, like, the second story to the building. We just walked in and like, okay, this is big shit, and walked around and stuff like that. And it got more and more heavy, and I was fine with it. I could have went further.
We could have went to the second building, but
yeah, I could tell you were getting beat, man.
Yeah.
And all throughout not all throughout the building, but walking along there, you started getting tugs and pulls on your shirt.
Yeah, I know that was weird too. I don't know. That was just.
Yeah.
I still wonder about that honestly, because that kind of was.
You want to say it was like the air conditioning or something?
No, it was like the feeling of tugging didn't really get my attention, but when something was right over me, like that was weird.
Yeah, the guy was tall. It was like he was standing there and leaning over your head a little bit. And it's like, I am intimidating. I know I'm intimidating, and I'm going to show you what I want you to know.
It was funny though because he was helping me, but it's like I don't want to trust him. Yeah, sure, he put off this nice sense, but in the real world, it's like, okay,
yeah,
you're leading me to something I shouldn't be going to.
Yeah. That, I want to say, because I didn't really pick up anything demonic-y with him. It's just,
He was human, I told you that.
Yeah. It's weird. Like, the whole time there, because I'm sort of a stronger medium in a way, I could stand it. And I could have kept going, but it's like I saw you getting, like, bashed, just wore out. And I looked at your eyes, and your eyes were...
13, 44, 45 left.
That's how much time we got left, like 14 now. And we can only do, like, 15 minutes. But, like, I saw your eyes and stuff like that, and you were calm, but you were a little freaked out on how powerful it was.
Try not to talk about the eyes.
Huh?
Try not to talk about the eyes, because I still got a problem with who.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah. But anyways.
I don't know. Like, we could have kept going, but it was strong.
Yeah.